Little touch on by Robinson and back to him from Smith. Robinson, what a fine challenge. Kevin Moran depriving Michael Robinson of what might well have been the opening goal. The interchange here is between Robinson and Smith. Look how nicely they worked it too. Moran was second best, but he slid in and forced Robinson to shoot wide. Here's Moran. Wilkins. Orbiston to Whiteside. Orbiston again, low in for Davis, who got a good position. Robson! That's the goal that Manchester United wanted from their captain after 25 minutes. That unerring left foot of the most expensive footballer in Britain opens the scoring in the replay. Norman Whiteside and Arthur Orbiston involved in the move. So too was Alan Davis. What a good layback there. The left foot shot seemed to go through the legs of Pearce, and it beat Mosley, who might well have been unsighted anyway. Davis just set it up there. The strike by Robson through Pearce past Mosley. Manchester United lead by 1-0. Brian Robson. Wilkins. Davis. And he forces the corner off Pearce. Oh, McQueen was doing some climbing there, surely. This is Davis. Turned it in for Whiteside. To Manchester United after 29 minutes. Norman Whiteside the scorer. Gordon McQueen first of all going in for the cross, but Alan Davis, who made the first goal for Robson, kept his cool. He looked up, he chipped in the perfect ball. Whiteside's header, goalkeeper couldn't reach it, neither could Grealish. 2-0 to United. And you can throw the comics away now, because this fellow at just 18 has put the fiction writers out of business. What a marvellous scene. The most famous club in the world. Case. Gatting trying to make it with that left foot, but couldn't. Beautifully done by Orbiston, who played the interchange with Robson and then found Whiteside, and look where Orbiston is now, number 3. That's absolutely brilliant, and foiled only by the massive presence of Foster. Well, why Orbiston hasn't won more caps for Scotland, I'm not quite sure.
What a tackle that was from Jimmy Case, who in many respects might be my man of the first half. He's been brilliant.
And right on cue, here he is again. Grealish through the middle. Case's shot has been deflected by Moran. Brilliant save by Bailey. Fantastic goalkeeping. Jimmy Case's blockbuster came off Kevin Moran. Watch the number 5 here. Case is looking to his left. He lines up the shot. It hits Moran on the back, and Bailey was wrong-footed, but he got back to make an acrobatic save. Look at Orbiston again. It was Whiteside's pass to him. And Moran finds Whiteside, who looked as though he was past Foster there, and got caught.
Well, there's the hero, really. Perhaps it's wrong to say it would have made it a better final if that goal had gone in just before half-time, but it was a remarkable save from Gary Bailey. He'd gone out to cover the first shot. It had come off the shoulder of Moran, and for a big man, he had to use his feet, get back into position and put up both hands and just get it over the bar.
Attention to the hand and elbow there of Norman Whiteside. Moran takes the kick. And the header by Robson finds Stapleton. McQueen made a touch, and it's been thrown in. Robson gets his second, and Manchester United's third. It was so easy for Robson then. A minute before half-time, Muren took the free kick. Gordon McQueen was causing problems again in the penalty area. Watch it knocked back by Stapleton, it runs loose. Brian Robson says thanks a lot. Brighton taken apart here. The defence was beaten in the air. Stapleton so powerful there against Stevens. Mosley beaten. Foster appeals in vain. It's 3-0 to United. And Brian Robson has scored 2 of them. Good experience this for players like Gary Howlett. Their team may be trailing, but Brighton are still pushing the ball around neatly as and when they can, or as and when they're allowed to. Here's Grealish. Robinson as Moran slid in. And Brian Robson did more than slide in. And Stapleton. Robson has charged forward through the inside right position. Oh, and he's got behind. Was he held? The linesman flagged penalty. Penalty. Stevens on Robson. The linesman gave it. Colin Downey with the red flag on the far side. Put it across his chest. He saw that as an offence inside the area, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Brian Robson gets behind Stevens. Yes, he held him back. He held him back by the arm. It's a penalty. Now then, a penalty has never been missed in an FA Cup final at Wembley. We've had one in the replay the last 2 years, and now we've got another. And before the match started, Arnold Muren volunteered to take the kicks because Steve Coppell, the regular penalty taker, is injured. Now, Arnold Muren hasn't taken a penalty before for either Ipswich or Manchester United. But he scores with his left foot and makes it 4-0 after 63 minutes. Muren's taken them for Holland, he took them for his Dutch club 20, and he took that one for United, giving Mosley no chance at all. And there's quite a celebration going on in front of the Royal Box because the fans are hailing Sir Matt Busby. Look at that, that's a marvellous moment. It's his birthday, and 4 is a lucky number for him. Manager here in 48 when United beat Blackpool 4-2. Manager here when they beat Benfica 4-1 in the European Cup final. Now Sir Matt at 74 sees them lead Brighton 4-0. Whiteside. Oh! Hit the bar! Time seemed to stand still. Possibly the goalkeeper did for a moment too. So, Whiteside almost made it 5. And Gatting is in. Good save by Bailey. Robinson. Good save again. Well, good attempts here. First by Steve Gatting, who'd come all the way through from right back. It was his right foot. Bailey blocked that, and Robinson followed up, and Bailey blocked that as well. He's determined to keep a clean sheet. Manchester United have won the FA Cup with the biggest winning margin for 80 years. 4 goals to 0. 1903 was the last time the Cup was won so convincingly, and Ron Atkinson looks relieved, and well he might. His emotions were torn one way and then the other on Saturday. But Manchester United, the club that Matt Busby built, have won their first major trophy under their new management, and only their second since the European Cup here 15 years ago. So, Britain's most expensive footballer, the captain of England, scorer of 2 goals tonight, Brian Robson, goes up the Wembley steps to receive the first major honour of his career as a senior professional, followed by the other Manchester United players. And what a reception they're going to get from the biggest football fan club in the world. Congratulations from Chairman Martin Edwards, and the cup from Princess Michael of Kent. Manchester United, the most famous club in football,